You're not scared of failing. You're scared of being seen before you feel you're ready. If you're a woman entrepreneur that knows that you're capable of more, that knows that you have the ability to succeed at the highest level, that knows that you know somewhere inside of you, you have the goods, but yet you're holding yourself back and you're stopping just before that moment of success, then watch this video. Watch through to the end. My name is Raphael. I'm a medical support clinical hypnotherapist. I work with women entrepreneurs who know that they're made for more, who know that they're powerful, who know that they're capable, who know that they have success in other areas of life, but something inside their nervous system says, I'm not safe. If this sounds like you, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. This is common for many people. It's common for many people to understand at a subconscious level and to feel at a subconscious level that it's not okay to go out on the edge, because when they did before, when they succeeded before, it came at a tremendous price. It came with criticism. It came with ridicule. It came with abuse sometimes. It came with unwanted attention. It came with things that made them feel unsafe. You're not alone. Oftentimes, people put the brakes on right before that moment of success because they think that they're not safe subconsciously. They think that I've got to wait until all the stars align. I've got to wait until everything's perfect. I have to wait till the funnels are built. I have to wait till the script's perfect. I have to wait till my program's perfect. I have to wait until I have the recorded material in a way that's evergreen and powerful and perfect so I can price it right before I put it out there. Well, folks, you will never be 100% ready. Taking action is the magic key. Taking a step forward is going to set you free. Instead of freezing, instead of holding back, instead of not making that pitch, instead of not raising your prices, instead of not launching your program, just take a step forward. Take an imperfect step forward. You will thank yourself for it later. Now, Napoleon Hill had a very powerful saying at one time. He said, a definite chief aim will beat a perfect plan every time. Let me say that again. A definite chief aim will beat a perfect plan every single time. Think about that for a moment. Why do we hold ourselves back? Why do we say, hey, I'm not ready? Why do we say, oh my gosh, I've got to get this perfectly right before I move forward? Well, it's because we're afraid of being criticized. We're afraid of doing it wrong. Oftentimes in childhood or in professional situations and circumstances which reflect our childhood programming, we realize that if I did something wrong, I would be punished. And that thought went around and around and around in our mind. And lo and behold, we fast forward into our professional career. And what happens? We step out on a limb, we perceive ourselves as doing something wrong, and we get punished because that is what we're saying to ourselves. If I rise to the top, if I become the cream, there's going to be something wrong. This is a natural tendency for peak performers, very natural tendency. But you can break that trend, you can break that habit by doing a couple of really important things. It's not about being ready. It's not about making sure that you're perfect. It's really about calming your nervous system. When you calm your nervous system, you develop more capacity. When you develop more capacity, you can hold more. When you can hold more, you can create something very powerful and present it to people in a way that's meaningful. You can offer people something that's potent because it's coming from capacity. It's coming from your ability to hold something tremendous. The more you develop your capacity, the more powerful you become. I'll say that again. The more you develop your capacity, the more powerful you become. The development of capacity comes from applied action, comes from a definite chief aim, being willing to fail, being willing to fall forward. As a matter of fact, I asked one of my earlier mentors, one of my very first mentors, I said, what do I need to do, Rob, in order to become successful? And he said, Christian, it's very simple. Don't be afraid to suck. What? What do you mean by that? He said, yep. Don't be afraid to take imperfect action. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't worry about what other people think about you. They don't care about you. You care about you. They don't care about you. You care about you. Don't be afraid to make mistakes because those mistakes are feedback. There's no failure, Christian, only feedback. And that feedback is what you use to become a better version of yourself. So when my clients ask me now, what do I need to do in order to move through this quickly? So don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to suck. And more importantly, let's build your capacity. Let's build your ability to hold more. Let's build your ability to take more in and to hold it. When you take more in and you can hold it, you have more to give. Think about that. The more that you can hold, the more you can give. And the more you can give, the more valuable you are going to be to your clients. The more that you can hold, the more that you can give. The more that you can give is the more valuable you can be to your clients. Now, here's another tip. What worked 2 years ago is not working now. Well, some things that worked a year ago are not working now. We are moving at the speed of AI light, and it's going to continue accelerating. Capacity and the ability to change and the ability to think on your feet and move is going to become even more and more important. So when you wait to be perfect, the train's going to be gone. It's going to be long gone, way on down the track, way on, out of sight. Keep moving. That's the key to 2026. Keep moving. In order to keep moving, take imperfect action. Don't be afraid to suck. Build your capacity. Build yourself into somebody that can and is able to and does and chooses to move and to move rapidly, to move quickly, and move forward each and every day. So where do you go from here? Very simple. If this message resonated with you, like and subscribe for more motivational messages. You can find me on every single social media platform. If you want something incredibly powerful, in the comments drop the comment, "does not suck." And one of my team members will email you the link to download a free MP3 guide that's going to calm your mind in a very powerful way. Until later, this is Christian Raphael. Be kind, be well, be a blessing, and build your capacity.